a similar depiction of the craft in the Hudson Valley, which came out. You could not see the body. It was always out on pitch black nights. I think they're using holography, but the book details all of these sightings, and these are very close-up sightings. These are not little lights far away. These are things that are only a quarter mile away, sometimes 500 feet away. But I was living very close to these two military bases, and I got to see these things close up, and I called up my neighbors constantly. And the first chapter, I'm explaining all of the sightings in detail, what I saw, and then I go into various things: Coral Castle, ancient technology. Anyone who lived in North Bergen, New Jersey and knows about the UFO landing in North Hudson Park, I did a chapter on that. I discovered some things about that. A secret government mining operation apparently ensued after that landing when they drained the lake. And I get into that, and then I reach into things about the Bible, last days, coming deception, and it dovetails with the research of some other fine researchers, and they've done a great job that I've heard over the years on Coast to Coast. People like Stephen Quayle and Lynn Marzulli. Some of the books which have influenced me, some very important ones, thanks to David Hatcher Childress and Renato Vesco. This is a classic book showing you some of the stuff that the Germans were working on. There's Marconi, student of Tesla. He was involved in anti-gravity experiments. The Flugelrad or wing wheel, an old German design. Project Saucer had 5 different designs, and the first were jet-propelled using suction and expulsion of air. The Flugelrad was like an internal helicopter, as you can see. But the last 2 projects in Project Saucer were electromagnetic gravity reversal, which were essentially a flying electric motor. And it's basically stolen Tesla patents. But, you know, this book, he touches on a lot of things. Victor Schauberger and the beam weapons. And Genesis by W.A. Harbinson. He has a book that did not exist officially for quite a while. And he gets into some incredible stuff about the Nazis. And Missing Time Bud Hopkins, he gets into the case in North Hudson Park. And I knew the Walmsley family, who he mentions, who saw the saucer close up. But another very good book, The Gulf Breeze Sightings. The craft very much resembles the Flying Top, which was created by Flug Captain Rudolf Schreiber, who was one of the German saucer scientists. But, you know, once again, going around a military base. So there's a lot of things going on with man-made UFOs, and I think that, you know, probably 98–99% of what's in the sky is man-made UFOs. Now, I do believe there is life out there, and I don't think they're coming here in machine systems which exactly resemble machine systems built on Earth. So I think there's a fallen angel connection. There's an ancient and a modern connection with UFOs, but Tesla's inventions being stolen by the globalists and the advent of computers has led to tremendous new technologies and things that people see, and invisibility. There's another thing. When you see craft that are semi-invisible, it doesn't mean that it's in another dimension at once. They have cloaking devices, and electromagnetic radiation coming through the craft can create a cloaking device, which the Army has developed, and these things have been developed mostly after stealing Tesla's patents. But this book is very unique because every sighting is very close up and detailed. I'm telling you the exact size, distance, speed, altitude, direction, light patterns, how they're behaving in the sky. And I got to see a lot of this in Gardner, especially in 1988. And I got all the neighbors out. The ships were out constantly. And I recommend it highly. This is something you want to check out, because this book is going to give you insight into the technology and into the suppression of these great inventions, and you won't learn this stuff anywhere else.